Hi. So, slightly different location today, um, but I thought I'd do something different. You know what? I thought I'd get away from ticket sales for a while and tell you just a little bit more about I suppose my plans for Sam before we lost her, and it's something I couldn't incorporate into the play because, well, for obvious reasons, really, that will could become clear. When I was 5 years old, my dad decided I needed a hobby. So he decided to take me riding, horse riding. So he used to take me to the local riding stables, and we didn't have a place of our own. And so he would come up, a lady called Netta, who lots of local people know very well, and most of the kids kind of learnt to ride with her. But so he would take me up, and he'd take me up on a Saturday, and he'd take me on a Wednesday, and this started when I was 5, and then Dad started riding with me as well. Dad, fair play, couldn't ride for toffee. Sack of spuds springs to mind, but he always managed to cling on there and did really well, and he loved it. Um, so I grew up with ponies. Not a place of my own, but I grew up with ponies. And I always had this dream that when I had a child, that child would have the same happy childhood around ponies that I did. So when when I found out I was pregnant with Sam, I decided that Sam, even though I didn't know she was Sam at that point, whatever baby we had, whoever they were going to have that same happy childhood. So when I was 12 weeks pregnant and just before I went for the scan, I had pony of my own at the time, and I think had I gone to get a head collar or something, and the only place I could find open on this particular day was a pony auction. And I thought, that's fine, they're bound to sell head collars, it's not a problem. And I had gone with my mum because I think we'd gone out for lunch. As I say, I was just about 12 weeks pregnant at the time, suffering badly with morning sickness. And I thought, can't be bothered driving any further. We'll just go into the auction. I'll pick up a head collar and we'll go. So anyway, we parked the car and we got out of the car, and I thought, do you know what? While I'm here, let's have a quick look at these ponies. Let's see what's going on. And I thought, well, I can't have a look at them if I don't know who they are. So I ended up buying a programme, like a sales catalogue. And I wandered round with my mum. And my mum, to be fair, is frightened of horses. So it's always a little bit difficult for mum. She absolutely loves animals, but she's terrified of horses. So anyway, wandered around the stalls and various ooh and ah and oh, look at that, isn't it cute? And then we went back towards where they have a few stalls selling bits and pieces, and you have to go past the auction room. So I thought, do you know what? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what these ponies are going for. And we walked into the auction, and we saw a few ponies go through, and it was like, oh god, I hate sales auctions, I hate pony sales. It really just breaks my heart. And then something happened, something really strange that I can't really explain, other than the fact that this little pony, this little foal, little filly foal, came into the ring, and she had this beautiful wild blonde mane and she's a little chestnut pony and this white face, and she went scuttling round the ring, and I looked at her and I thought, oh my god, she's so beautiful, she's so cute. And I don't know what happened, but somehow I ended up bidding for her, and I ended up buying her, and I had no transport, and I had no head collar for her either. And she was 6 months old and absolutely adorable. But it certainly wasn't in the plans or lists. But I thought, do you know what? This is the perfect pony for Sam to grow up with, for whoever the baby was. They say I was only 12 weeks at the time, so we had no idea what we were going to have or thought we were going to have. So I ended up with this little pony called Cookie. So there's me, 12 weeks pregnant, at a pony sale, no transport. Luckily there was somewhere I had to take her because I had my other horse at livery there. And I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because then I remembered that even though I had a horse box, even though I had a horse trailer, I had the wrong vehicle because my vehicle had gone into the garage, so I had no tow bar. So I then had to try and find somebody to pick this pony up from the sales. Anyway, so I ended up with this absolutely adorable and beautiful 6-month-old filly foal. And she's just a little Welsh Mountain Pony, little Welsh Section A pony. And I called her Cookie. So I thought today, for something different, I would bring you along to meet Cookie. And I know you've seen little films about her, but I thought today that I'd bring you along and you could meet Sam's pony Cookie. So here she is. She's absolutely adorable. She's very friendly, as you can see. She would have made the best children's pony in the world. And she is now, she's now coming up 9 years old. And she is adorable. And I'm sure Sam would have been extremely proud of her. She's a lovely pony. And so when, to kind of go back to the story, when I eventually managed to find a way to get Cookie home, and I told Sam's dad, I think at that point he was ready to murder me. Had I lost my marbles? Was I completely barking mad? I was 12 weeks pregnant, and this was a foal, and what on earth was I going to do with this foal while I was pregnant, and who was going to look after her? And so, yeah, there were a few words had about this pony, but you know what? This little pony has been absolutely amazing. She is the most affectionate, loving, sweet little pony. And as the pregnancy progressed and we knew there were going to be problems, this little pony kept me going. And even when we lost Sam, I guess what Cookie did was she kind of, she stayed with me almost as I suppose part of Sam, really. And when I went on to lose other babies and I wanted to write a book for Sam, I decided to write a book all about Cookie called A Cookie for Christmas. I actually write under the name Pippa Morehouse, but I wrote Cookie for Christmas when I became pregnant with the baby after Sam because I didn't want Sam to be forgotten. But this little lady has been absolutely amazing. She comes out riding with me, so when I ride my big horse, she comes out with me. Little lead rein pony. She's never been broken, so she's never been ridden because I couldn't bear to put another child on her. She's kept me going through very dark times, and I'm incredibly grateful to her and to her breeder, who I am in touch with, a gentleman from Anglesey called Douglas Sutton. As you can see, this pony this pony is very sweet, but she's amazing. And I just wanted to tell you, I suppose, something different. You know, the things you do, the plans that you have with your children, and you know, it's so hard. And this little pony obviously is with me for life, and a constant reminder every day. But she gives me so much pleasure, and I'm so grateful to her for being here. Well, so that's it, really. This is Cookie, Sam's pony, and I wouldn't have it any other way.